Left-hand comp on piano. Phenomenal tool for pianists and music composers, arrangers. We're going to look deeper into dominant 7 chords today and try to recognize the chord and also its tensions. In order to be successful with this, appreciate the power coming from that knowledge, we will have to know the chords well. So I will ask you simple questions and hopefully you will find the answers, like honest answers to them through you. Can you build a dominant 7 chord starting from any key from any note? Do you know the structure? Do you know the inversions? Do you know tensions? Do you know the scale? Reaction to your knowledge is when you look at your instrument and you see the target of your desire right there under your fingertips. Which means we don't count, we don't measure, it's just right there, and all you have to do is just grab it. Punch those notes, done. That's the kind of reaction what we are looking for. So this final reaction kind of shows us where we are right now and where we want to go. So it screams destination. Your left-hand comp, it's a combination of your creativity and ear training. Of course, the knowledge is involved, but at the same time, you want to present parts of your personality. Once you do that and you understand the concept, you could start arranging your fingering in a way what describes who you are as a composer, as a pianist, as an improviser. As you see, most of us, we've got 5 fingers. It doesn't mean that I have to use them all at the same time. I could, but at the same time, I want to be as specific, as selective. I want to create as much color of that dominant 7 chord today, as much as I can. So automatically I have to recognize which notes become primary targets in my thought process. When I think about piano, I'm thinking about colors. What a great opportunity to create some spill a variety of different flavors. Dominant 7 chord manifest through the Mixolydian scale, which is part of the Ionian scale starting from the 5th degree. So you go from G to G through the white keys. Okay? There is a root of that chord. There is a 3, there is a 5, there is a 7. Okay? So this is the fundamental concept of the chord build. Now, when it comes to left-hand comp, I have the faith that you are already familiar with chords. So automatically we can go to the essence of our study. Let's take the challenge out of building chords. I will show you the way. there is a certain elements involved in my thought process. Number one, I want to skip the idea of using the roots of each chord. I know for certain that they will be covered by other instruments, like for example acoustic bass or electric bass. So they will present that root for me. So automatically I don't have to waste any of my resources to emphasize that note. So now root is out of the window. Number two, our 3 gives the difference between minor or major. I would love to include 3 in my thought process very much. 5 is okay, but I could do better unless I need it. Our 7 provides a tremendous impact of the chord you want to present. I would love to keep 7 as much as I can. Lastly, we are dealing with additional tensions. Tensions are nothing more than colors. I've got tension 9th in my disposal, 11th and 13th. Most of these tensions can be altered, no problem. However, when it comes to dominant chord, I would love to choose only 2 of them. I will choose 9 and 13 for now. My primary targets. Right now, we've got target 3 and 7. If we go to our G7 chord and someone is playing the root and I'm hitting just 2 notes, 3 and 7, I'm in a great shape. Because this statement contains 3 notes, the root, 3 and 7. You know that the inversions are possible, so I can go for something like this when I drop the 7 1 octave lower. Right now, we are dealing with only 1 inversion. So now simple exercise, you think about the chord and you spell right away 3 and 7 of that chord. C7. F7. B flat 7. E flat 7. A flat 7. And so on, so on. So every single chord we just played included 3 and 7. So this is a great starting point for those who are new to left-hand comp. I would ask you to practice this as much as it takes. How do you know when you're done with this kind of exercise? You look at the music sheet and you see C7 and boom, you respond immediately by presenting these 2. So this is the inversion, but we are talking about flat 7 and 3. Boom. Done. F7. Boom. Okay? So your reaction time is very important because it tells you how far you went with this concept. The fun part starts when you go through a circle of fifth. And one chord becomes another. And instead of jumping from 3-7, 3-7, 3-7, 3-7, 3-7, 3-7, you find a way to transform these two notes into a new chord, a shortest pathway possible. So look, we have a C, that's the bass, and we've got 3 and 7. So this chord becomes F. So automatically you hear the bass line, and look, we could drop 3 into flat 7 and flat 7 into 3 of the new chord, and voila, look how wonderful. We went from here to here, and you're done. Okay, so now the same thing for the B flat 7. So look, B flat 7 is B flat, D, F, and A flat. Done. Now E flat is E flat, G, B flat, and D flat. So this is flat 7, this is 3 of the E flat, and A flat, and so on. And I can always move this hand one, just reverse it and continue. Okay? So if we start from C, I can flip it, and I've got 7 and 3 on top. F7, so this is flat 7, this is 3. B flat, 7, 3, 7. E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, and all of a sudden you see, and if I decide, like for example, if this is too muddy for me, or I want this note played by violin or some other instrument, I will basically reverse the order. And so on, so on, so on. So it's a beautiful way to kind of look at your instrument. Because think about this, if when we select 3 and 7, our 3 and 7 becomes the vocal point of your attention. So automatically you don't concentrate on too many things. Your focus stays on target. So automatically I'm getting stronger and more, I become like invested, motivated, fascinated, and of course, I'm improving tremendously my reaction time. Reaction time is different from knowing. You can understand the concept, but if you cannot apply it right away, there is a gap between your mindset and the response time with that left hand. Okay, so you could start with that. Let's talk about tensions. A royal composer provides students around the world with detailed musical knowledge.
Let's take the challenge out of building chords. I will show you the way.
Our signature course, Chord World, teaches you how to build chords in music. We are talking about triad 7 chords and tensions with all the inversions, 21st century stuff. With a little bit of effort, topics such as 7 chords or tensions could become your favorite topics. The Chord World provides everything you need to know about the chords in music from A to Z. No matter what style of music you create, our powerful, detailed video presentations will help your music production. If you are serious about the music creation, check out Chord World. We are here to support you and your music.